The 1988 United Kingdom 2p coin, part of the decimal coinage series first introduced in 1971 as a replacement for the pre-decimal 2p coin, is a copper-plated steel coin that reflects both the evolving economic considerations of late 20th century Britain and the Royal Mint's ongoing efforts to combine durability, cost-effectiveness, and aesthetic continuity, featuring the obverse portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the acclaimed sculptor Raphael Makhlouf, whose effigy, introduced in 1985 and used until 1997, portrays the monarch in a three-quarter profile wearing the George IV state diadem, an intricate crown that is richly detailed with floral motifs and jewels, capturing a sense of regal authority while maintaining a lifelike realism that emphasizes the Queen's age and dignity, a notable evolution from earlier, more stylized portraits, with fine detailing in the hair, eyes, and facial contours that showcases Makhlouf's signature style of combining realism with classical sculptural elements, surrounded by the inscription, Elizabeth II DG. Reg. FD 1988, a traditional Latin abbreviation standing for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith, which links the coin to centuries of British numismatic tradition and underscores the monarch's dual role in both governance and religious symbolism, a reminder of the ceremonial and constitutional significance embedded in even everyday currency. On the reverse side, the coin displays the portcullis with chains, a design by Christopher Ironside, which serves as a heraldic representation historically associated with the Palace of Westminster and parliamentary authority, chosen for its symbolic connection to the nation's governance, law, and stability, featuring clean geometric lines and balanced symmetry to complement the organic and detailed portrait of the Queen on the obverse, while the denomination, 2p, is boldly inscribed in clear lettering to ensure legibility and numismatic distinction, reflecting careful consideration of form, function, and aesthetics, which is a hallmark of thoughtful coin design. The coin measures 25.9 mm in diameter, weighs 7.12 grams, and has a smooth edge, typical of 2p coins of this era, while its composition of copper-plated steel was a response to rising copper prices, replacing earlier bronze versions, and giving the coin magnetic properties, which have implications both for collectors interested in testing authenticity and for practical use in coin-operated machines, adding a layer of technical interest to an otherwise modest denomination. The 1988 mintage was struck at the Royal Mint in Llantrisant, Wales, as part of the regular circulation series, producing millions of coins that entered everyday transactions, circulating widely in pockets, purses, and cash registers across the UK, participating in countless daily purchases, small-scale commerce, and public life, gradually developing wear, scratches, or toning that today provide collectors with insight into the coin's life history and handling, making even seemingly ordinary coins valuable for study in terms of circulation patterns, longevity, and the effects of environmental exposure. For numismatists, the 1988 2p coin holds particular interest for condition, toning, and potential minting errors, with examples occasionally exhibiting die cracks, off-center strikes, double strikes, lamination flaws, or planchet irregularities, each of which, though rare, provides a window into the technical process of minting and machinery tolerances of the Royal Mint in the late 1980s, highlighting the intersection of art, engineering, and industrial production in coinage, while also offering incremental collectible value depending on the severity and visibility of these errors. Coins of this year are studied extensively in terms of metal composition, with the copper-plated steel surface being prone to rust or discoloration if exposed to moisture, requiring careful handling and storage to preserve condition, and some collectors specifically seek uncirculated or proof examples for their superior finish, sharpness of design, and mirror-like surfaces, which allow the intricacies of both the Queen's portrait and Ironside's portcullis design to stand out with clarity and depth, making them ideal for display, study, or inclusion in high-quality coin albums. Beyond their material and collectible attributes, 1988 2-pence coins also reflect the socio-economic context of Britain during the late 1980s, a period marked by economic modernization, fluctuating metal prices, and a drive for efficiency in currency production, all of which influenced the decision to move away from bronze and adopt a plated steel core, and the coin's presence in everyday life offers a tangible link to the daily experiences of British citizens at the time, from shop transactions to public transport, demonstrating how even low-denomination currency plays a role in shaping economic interactions, social behavior, and cultural memory. Over the decades, collectors, historians, and educators have used coins like the 1988 2-pence as tools for teaching about monetary history, metallurgy, art, and national symbolism, analyzing the careful balance of tradition and innovation, the relationship between monarchy and state, and the ongoing evolution of coin design to meet both functional and aesthetic demands, while also considering how coins serve as miniature historical documents that capture political, economic, and technological trends in tangible form. In summary, the 1988 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin is more than a simple piece of currency. It is a rich artifact of British numismatic history that embodies artistry, technical innovation, historical continuity, and cultural significance, offering collectors, students, and enthusiasts alike the opportunity to explore the intricate layers of design, composition, circulation, and symbolism embedded in a small yet profoundly meaningful object, a coin that not only facilitated everyday commerce but also carried the visage of a monarch, the emblem of governance, and the story of a nation through its materiality, design, and enduring presence, making it a timeless study of the convergence of art, politics, economy, and daily life in late 20th century Britain. Next up, the 2004 United Kingdom 2-pence coin, part of the decimal coinage system introduced in 1971 to modernize British currency and replace pre-decimal coinage, is a copper-plated steel coin representing both economic pragmatism and the enduring tradition of British numismatic artistry, featuring the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse side, designed by the renowned sculptor Ian Rank Broadley, whose portrait, introduced in 1998 and used until 2015, depicts the Queen in a highly realistic style with a three-quarter profile, wearing the George IV state diadem, capturing both the dignity and the approachable authority of her reign. This effigy is notable for its subtle naturalism, showing the fine contours of her face, the texture of her hair, and the intricate detailing of the diadem, which includes floral motifs and symbolic jewels, representing the continuity of the monarchy while reflecting a modern artistic sensibility that emphasizes realism and age-appropriate representation rather than idealized youth. Surrounded by the traditional Latin inscription, Elizabeth II DG. Reg. FD 2004, standing for, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith, linking the coin to centuries of British history and highlighting the ceremonial and constitutional roles of the monarchy within the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth. On the reverse side, the 2-pence coin, continuing the design tradition established by Christopher Ironside in 1971 and retained through subsequent years, displays the portcullis with chains, a heraldic symbol historically associated with the Palace of Westminster and the British parliamentary system, chosen for its representation of governance, stability, and national identity, with the bold inscription, 2-pence, ensuring clear denomination visibility. This combination of portraiture and heraldic symbolism reflects a careful balance between artistic expression and functional clarity, with geometric symmetry of the portcullis contrasting the organic detail of the Queen's portrait to create a visually coherent and aesthetically pleasing coin. The 2004 2-pence coin measures 25.9 mm in diameter, weighs 7.12 grams, and has a smooth edge, and is composed of copper-plated steel, reflecting economic considerations of the early 21st century, including rising copper costs and the need for durability in circulation, giving the coin magnetic properties that distinguish it from older solid bronze coins. This metallurgical composition has implications for both collectors and practical users, as the coin is prone to oxidation if exposed to moisture, and therefore careful storage in albums, coin holders, or protective sleeves is advised for preservation. The coin was struck at the Royal Mint in Llantrisant, Wales, as part of the regular circulation series, with millions of coins entering daily commerce, circulating widely throughout shops, public transport, vending machines, and everyday transactions, accumulating wear, scratches, and patina over time, which now provide collectors and numismatists with valuable information about usage, circulation patterns, and environmental exposure, with the copper-plated steel composition leading to occasional rust or discoloration in coins that were poorly stored or heavily circulated. Collectors often examine 2004 2-pence coins for condition, toning, and potential minting errors, with examples occasionally exhibiting die cracks, off-center strikes, double strikes, lamination flaws, or planchet irregularities, which are of special interest to error collectors and numismatic researchers, as each imperfection provides insight into the minting process, machinery tolerances, and quality control practices of the Royal Mint in the early 2000s. Coins in uncirculated condition or with proof-like qualities, including sharp relief and reflective surfaces, are particularly valued, as they display the full artistry of both Ian Rank Broadley's effigy and the portcullis reverse, capturing the intricate details in relief that are often lost in circulated examples. Beyond its numismatic and technical attributes, the 2004 2-pence coin provides insight into the social, economic, and cultural context of Britain at the start of the 21st century, reflecting the ongoing modernization of currency production, the continued symbolic presence of the monarchy in daily life, and the practical considerations of producing low-denomination coins that must endure extensive circulation while remaining cost-effective. The coin serves as a tangible link to everyday economic life, illustrating the interaction between citizens and state, commerce and currency, and the small yet significant role that such coins play in shaping cultural memory, economic behavior, and national identity. Over time, the 2004 2-pence coin has become an object of interest not only for casual collectors but also for historians, educators, and numismatic enthusiasts, who study its design, metal composition, wear patterns, and circulation history as a reflection of broader trends in British coinage, monetary policy, and industrial production, while also considering its artistic, symbolic, and functional significance, recognizing that even small denomination coins carry with them centuries of historical continuity, cultural symbolism, and craftsmanship. In essence, the 2004 Elizabeth II 2-pence coin is more than a unit of currency. It is a multifaceted artifact encapsulating artistry, technology, history, economics, and daily life, offering an opportunity for collectors and scholars to explore the complex interplay of monarchic symbolism, heraldic tradition, modern design, metallurgical innovation, and the lived experience of money in circulation, and providing a rich, tangible connection to the political, social, and cultural fabric of early 21st century Britain, demonstrating how even the smallest coins carry stories, heritage, and significance far beyond their nominal value, preserving in miniature the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II's reign, the craftsmanship of the Royal Mint, and the enduring symbolism of the British nation in a form that is both functional and collectible, ordinary yet remarkable, small yet deeply telling, practical yet historically resonant, embodying the convergence of art, history, politics, and everyday life in a single, circulating piece of copper-plated steel. Please like and subscribe to my channel.